Good morning, everyone. Welcome to AM Sports. I am Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. Reports coming in is that the Ghana Football Association has named 2 more assistants into the camp of the technical team of the Black Stars as they seek to end Ghana's 40 years of wait to win the African Cup of Nations. The Ghana Football Association has just published it after I reported that there were 2 new assistants in camp yesterday, and the FA have published it just about 15 minutes ago on the website of the Ghana Football Association. You can go out there and check. We'll also be hearing from Milovan Riva, the head coach of the team. He's been speaking about the friendly match against Algeria later today, as well as his decision to include Mohamed Kudus in the squad for the African Cup of Nations, despite the player been slightly injured. And also, Romelu Lukaku has rendered an unqualified apology to Chelsea fans for speaking ill about the club to Sky Sports. Let's settle for the details of our stories, and we start with the Black Stars camp, where Black Stars head coach Milovan Riva says releasing players late to prepare for AFCON is unfair to the competition. Speaking to the Ghana FA media team ahead of today's friendly match against Algeria, the Serbians said the move by CAF has derailed plans for the tournament. Still on Milo and AFCON preparations, he is hoping to end Ghana's Algeria's 39 games unbeaten run later today when he faces his former employers in a friendly match.
To give our best, like any match we have, we want to give our best to and try to win. We are definitely going to do our best to spoil this record for them.
Mohamed Kudus was named in the team's final squad submitted to CAF. Milovan Riva says the Ajax young star is the future of Ghana football and world football at large. So it is very important to have Mohamed Kudus play a part in the team's participation in the African Cup of Nations.
Da napreduje I da vidi kakva je situacija, koliko znači nositi dres Gane.
Today is the day where we give a detailed look into Black Stars preparations for the African Cup of Nations. So next is still on the Black Stars, and a former midfielder Lai Kingston believes coach Milovan Riva has not had enough time to build a team that can win the 2021 African Cup of Nations, which gets underway on Sunday. Joy Sports Asal Bidiako has the rest of the story in the following report.
The Black Stars, who won their last AFCON trophy in 1982, have been fine-tuning their preparations in Qatar ahead of this weekend's tournament in Cameroon. Ghana will play a friendly game against African champions Algeria on Wednesday, January 5 at the Education City Stadium in Doha to wrap up preparations. Milovan Rajevic, who took over as trainer of the team in November last year, is expected to end Ghana's 40-year AFCON drought. But former Ghana midfielder Lai Kingston believes a big task awaits the Serbian coach.
My main concern is the time that he came in. If not spent much time with the group. When you talk about experience and quality of the squad that he's called now as a coach, he believes that those players are people that can help him win it. And also when you look at individual players, they have much respect in their various clubs. Looking at Jordan Ayew, at the moment, I will raise my hand and say Jordan Ayew is someone who is going to lead the team because he's playing in one of the best leagues in the world, and he's regular in his team as well. The coach has a lot of confidence in him, and you can see it done well before about 2-3 games now. He done very pretty well for the team. For me, I would say that Milovac will find it difficult because he's not had time to stay with the team for some time. And also looking at the squad now, the national team, there's not been a little bit of consistency. There's not been consistency in the group. Unlike from 2006 to 2012, there was some consistency in the group because the players have played together for some time.
Despite Ghana's lack of cohesion, Lai Kingston believes the team can spring a surprise in Cameroon.
You never know. You can go into tournament and then the tournament can favor you. The most important thing is starting it well. When you win your first game, you win your second game or get a draw or go in out of the group stage, then the knockout stage, anything can happen. You might have draw, penalty, shootout, and then you go through. So all I have to say that we are Ghana, and we still have our respect as a nation when we talk about football on the continent. So it's all going to be about we rallying behind the team and then giving all our support to the coach now.
The Black Stars will begin the 2021 AFCON against giant Morocco on Monday, January 10, before locking horns with Gabon and Comoros.
Still on Black Stars, former defender John Pinsel has cast doubt on Milivan Rivers' ability to end Ghana's 40-year AFCON drought. According to the two-times World Cup participant, the 28 players assembled for this year's tournament are inexperienced to lift the trophy come February 6.
Yeah, I think I saw it was a bit crucial for him, and it was a wrong timing. As in, he's not coming to meet the players that he met before. And of course, when he came, some of us were already made. The team has been there 2006, 2008. So when he came 2010, we were masters of our own, and we only take instructions. But now that generation is not there anymore. When you look at the team now, we only have Dede Ayew and Jonathan Mensah, which is not enough for any coach who believe that this is the national team that I enjoy coaching. Milo came because he loved Ghanaians and he know that Ghanaian players will deliver for him. In some cases, no coach would have come and take the job in that crucial moment, because it's Ghana we are talking about. It's not any country that don't love football. Ghana, we love football, with powerful football, with everything. So I believe that Milo came because he loved the nation and he believed that Ghanaian players always deliver for him. So I said.
Meanwhile, football analyst, coach Nana Ajiman has urged Milivan Rivers to use the African Cup of Nations to build a team for the future. He was speaking on Joy Sports today.
Us to win this African Cup of Nations. I'm expecting us to build Black Stars. That's what I'm expecting us to do. I'm expecting us to use this tournament to build a team, to develop a core, because the core is no longer there. You know, I mean, as Lai is there, I remember the midfield quartet, and this midfield quartet were one of the top 5 midfield quartets in the world at that time. And had Lai not had the unfortunate turn of events where he was sent off, then we wouldn't have had that midfield quartet at the World Cup. It was absolutely stunning. It was stunning. And I can tell you something, we've never had a midfield like that ever again. Never. It'll take a while to get to that point. Now, for me, Rayavan Milivan should just really look at building a team, because straight after this, we've got the World Cup qualifiers. Now, if we don't win the African Cup of Nations, I know we want to go to the World Cup, right? So he must use this period to build a cohesive team, because in the knockout phase where we're going to in the World Cup, there's going to be no minnows there at all. No minnows there at all. And this,
interesting.
And despite the fact that Lai thinks that we're still respected, I beg to differ on that, because we have sunk to an all-time low.
And the president of the International Paralympic Committee, Andrews Persons, has arrived in Ghana for a 4-day working visit. Joy Sports Asari Bidiago was at the Kotoka International Airport and came through with this report.
This is the first time the International Paralympic Committee president is visiting West Africa. Andrew Parsons was met on arrival by President of the Africa Paralympic Committee, Samson Dean, and executives of the National Paralympic Committee of Ghana. The IPC president, who is on a 4-day working visit, spoke to the media shortly after arriving on Tuesday night.
My pleasure. It's a pleasure being here in Ghana. It's a pleasure being here in Accra. Well, we'll have a series of meetings to speak about the development of the Paralympic sport in Ghana, in Africa. I'm welcomed by the president of the Ghana Paralympic Committee and president of the African Paralympic Committee, my good friend Samson Dean. We have meetings with very high government officials here. We do aim to deliver and organize together with Ghana the first ever African Para Games. That's the main reason for my visit here.
President of the Africa Paralympic Committee, Samson Dean, who doubles as President of the National Paralympic Committee of Ghana, is happy to host the IPC President.
In fact, I'm happy that we have Mr. Parsons here with us. President Parsons is somebody who has passion for the sport. His leadership is proven. And I think you were in Tokyo. You saw how the whole event was organized. In fact, we are looking up to Ghana's first ever, and that will be the Africa's first ever African Para Games. And I know with his support, we are going to make it. You all know we have a very strong president, somebody who is so passionate when it comes to such activities that he hopes to leave a legacy in Africa. And the beginning is here in Africa, that Ghana will lead that agenda. Andre
Parsons will pay a courtesy call on His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo on Wednesday, January 5, before meeting the 2023 Africa Games Local Organizing Committee.
That is your sport on the AM Sports. You can head on to myjoyonline.com and read some more sports stories. Don't be surprised if you're watching Ghana versus Algeria's friendly match and Milovan Rajvac is not on the bench because he contracted COVID a couple of days ago. It's unclear whether another round of testing has been done and whether he will be available. When we do lay our fingers on whether he's tested negative on another test, we'll give you those updates. We appreciate your company here on the AM Sports with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullahi. The show continues right after this.